Hello, welcome to a new video here on Really Game. I'm going to show you how to farm Banshee in adventure mode. Banshee rarely gets farmed. It's a pile, it's a chest, which aren't great in adventure mode, but if you're just zoning out or want to learn the fight, this will be a little bit of a guide. And also, this often opens up those doors to go get the ruby silver. If you're not familiar with that, if Spectral Knight also dies, then you can go to that special room, which I'll show if I can. So we're just going to run it here. I'm doing this on fighter. You could do it with any class though. Just adapt as necessary. But Banshee does all magic damage. All right. So as a fighter with perks and skills, there's also nothing we can really repost that I know of. So sword mastery is optional. You probably want to have a nice sweeping weapon, even like a Zweihander with sword mastery would be fine. Uh, but you want to be fast, have a lot of hit points, have some projectile resistance, and have some MR, magic resist, naturally. So fast, high hit points, magic resist. That's the main things. Doing damage is also good too, of course. So we're taking Swift to get a little faster. Combo attack because we're just going to be hitting her a bunch and we're just going to get that 10 fizz bonus pretty much most of the fight. Projectile resistance in case we mess up against her projectiles to reduce some of that damage to make it easier. And the last talent is Flex. There's literally nothing that works unless if you're doing a sword, you take Sword Mastery. Otherwise, none of these do anything basically. So take whatever you want. What do we do here? I'm just gonna take Adrenaline Spike, I guess. Like, yeah, these actually do nothing for the fight. So take what you want there on that last one. Probably Sword Mastery and Zweihander. That's a super easy way to learn it. All right, we're taking Sprint just in case we need it. Might come in handy. And we're taking Second Wind to give us a little bit of flex in case we make a big mistake. All right, so let's go ahead and gear up. First of all, we want to make sure we get as much move speed as we can. We want to be at least 370 plus, not 370, 270 plus with the weapon out. So, and you also want a sweeping weapon, and we want probably at least 140 health, if not more. More is better. We want to get our magic resist up as high as we can. Up around 25, it starts feeling pretty good. That's all that really matters. So I'm going to selectively pick out some various pieces and see what we can come up with. Now, for this particular run, I could go with this Zweihander. Literally anything works. And in case you die, you can still buy your gear back from the Goblin, which is kind of pricey, so try not to die. But I like to use this +8 move speed halberd I got. It's fun to kill with, and it does plenty of damage, especially with that once this combo attack starts going. But you do need some decent action speed to keep that going, so we need that. So we want some good move speed, and we want some MR on it. So yeah, I'm going to gear up, and then I'll talk about the choices. Okay, so I just scrapped together some stuff, and now I kind of went suboptimal on purpose, just for sake of example, that you don't have to be too crazily geared. But we're up around 144 health, that should be good. We're 309 move speed with the halberd out. Well, yeah, we're going to go down to around 270, so that should be good enough. Action speed 11%, that's good enough to keep our combo attack up for our particular thing. Action speed's good. PDR does not matter at all. Our magic resist is 30 and physical power is 8. So we should be able to cook her pretty well with this kit. And yeah, this halberd is probably the most expensive thing. But yeah, if you don't have a halberd, it doesn't matter really. Use a Zweihander, falchion's good for it. Any wide sweeping weapon tends to do well, basically. Ones that just poke out front or smash front, they're fine too, but you'll see. I just prefer the sweeping, but you can really do it with any weapon, doesn't really matter. All right, choice of gear. I just kind of went through a bunch of extras, stuff that hasn't sold and whatnot, and picked some things. Barbuda has great action speed. This one's got health on it too, and it's great magic resist, which is really nice for this fight. Another great helm for this is like a Chappelle, because it has good move speed and magic resist, so this would be a great choice too. And remember, Will also gives you magic resist, so count that as just some magic resist basically. I went with this extra torque I had laying around that has all attributes, and I put health on it with an emerald for really cheap, so that'll help with damage mitigation if we get hit. I got this adventure tunic laying around with vigor just to get our health up and not slow us down too much. And we don't really need armor, so it doesn't matter. But obviously I could wear one of these heavier chest plates, but I really want to keep the move speed up. So whatever works there. And yeah, purposely suboptimal pieces. Vigilant cloak, this is actually a pretty good cloak. I just grabbed one I had laying around. It has a little bit of move speed without agility. Stacking some health. Just want to stack health basically. A couple extra rings I had. This ring of vitality with 3 move speed is perfect for this kind of fight. Get some move speed in there. This ring of finesse I had with 2 will, 2 agility. That's more move speed, and the will act as some magic resist. So that works fine. I had these dark leather leggings laying around forever that I never use. They're kind of suboptimal because they got a lot of move speed reduction. I'd honestly probably rather go cloth pants. I just didn't really have any in my kit, and I didn't want to buy any. So, yeah, we're going with these, but a bit slow. It'd be better to have some move speed on them over the physical damage reduction, but I don't want to waste a epic gem on these, and they already have decent rolls otherwise for other uses. I just have these Lightfoots. They're pretty bad, but I just put vigor and move speed on them because I had dead rolls, but you could use whatever. I don't mind rugged with like move speed on them too, get that health up. Or adventure boots, always good. Any boots with some MR and move speed could be good. Actually, you know, probably the optimal ones are the ones I don't have any here. The MR boots. I can't remember what they're called. Let's just look real quick. Feet, magic resist. Yeah, dashing boots. Dashing boots are perfect for this. Let's find some with additional. Let's just see. Like this pair right here is perfect. It's got 3 additional move speed. They're green, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, that gets us a little slower than the Lightfoots, but it does get us even more MR. We're now up to 32. So, yeah, they're super cheap to get those. I just grabbed some Reinforce for the Vigor, and they've got move speed on, which is nice, and action speed. You could also use Riveted or something, especially something that got move speed. I tend to avoid the heavy stuff. Light gauntlets are fine, but they have negative MR. But projectile resistance is actually good though, so they can be good too. It just depends on what you're feeling, how you're feeling. I should. 32 is plenty of MR, so I could go something like these Cobalt Heavies, just for the 3 additional move speed on them, which is nice. Let's see what's that get us up to. We're at 308. Like now we're stays exactly the same. All right, doesn't really matter a whole lot. We get a little bit there, but mainly we'd gain on the action speed a lot. Yeah, whatever. I'll wear those. So we could just run a kit like that, and you just want to grab some meds, and we'll get into the game. But yeah, adapt is necessary. You just want to have. I said before. All right, I'll see you in the game. We're gonna go adventure mode. You can bring some meds too. Bring plenty of meds. Almost forgot to mention that, but I usually want at least 3 stacks of potions, 3 stacks of bandages, just in case it gets a little hairy. We'll bring a couple extra though. And you can magic protection potions do work. You can bring some if you want. I would say they're optional, especially once you've got a lot of MR. But if you're taking a lot of hits, they might come in handy to just keep one up. If you're learning the fight. Alright, yeah, let's get in. Let's get some more potions and let's get in there. And I'll have the squire give me some stuff too. Alright, cool. Alright, we're in game. I also forgot, maybe I mentioned it earlier, bring a pickaxe. Because, yeah, I think I said it right at the beginning. Definitely bring a pickaxe. I forgot to bring one. So we're just going to send it anyway. So take a look at the map. She's going to be in one of these middle modules. She never spawns on the side. And it's the, I think it's called Great Hall. It's this one right here. It's got stairs on either side. It's got the little res portal thing right there. It's that module. So we just need to swing over that way. Go through this is the Spectral Knight one. And this one's the Banshee. But yeah, they're always somewhere in that middle 9. And we got this halberd. We should be able to melt mobs if we need to. But you probably just want to run past them for the most part, honestly. We'll kill a few. Someone's fighting Spectral Knight. That's good. So, ideally we'd have the pickaxe, since it sounds like this run Spectral Knight might get killed. Do these guys have a chance of dropping it? I don't know. Is there a possible chance of one being on the skeletal corpse? I don't know. But yeah, really should have brought the pickaxe regarding it now. However, it's not that big of a deal. Ruby silver is still pretty cheap, but it is just bonus money, as you'll see, or probably see. A few things of not much use in there. We'll take that green bandage though. Okay, so there are a ton of archers in here in this module. There's an entry right over there, which actually I'm just going to go to because it looks like someone has cleared some of it. And you just go down one of these stairwells. Sometimes there's a net there that you can hit, or a spider web or whatever. And we're getting down here. This guy wakes up. I guess we'll kill him. You can ignore him if you want. Just run past. But if we're going to come back up the same way, we might as well kill him. Because you can just open this and then close. But if you want to leave this open so you can run out to reset, then you should probably kill him. Alright, we'll get to full health, and we're going to start melting her. I'll talk about the strats as we go. This potion protection is useless. We'll just use these here. So she does have 3 phases. I'll try to talk through it as I fight. She does a little opener here. She does not take damage during this opener, but you can get your combo attack going. Listen. Dodge. If she does this, you need to keep moving. Listen. Dodge. Listen. Dodge. I usually go to the center for that. This is a hook. You just duck and hit her. And that's it. It's basically free DPS when she does that. Oh, I might get hit by that. When she does these orbs, you just keep running. If you're hitting her, you can just run past her. Phase 1, she's going to give you a debuff, and you can collect ghosts to reduce the debuff. This one is just an anti-healing debuff, but I got 6 stacks, so it's not going to last very long. Listen. Dodge. This is the orb. You gotta kill this orb, don't touch it. If you touch it, you die. And we're gonna keep moving to dodge these things. If you stop moving, they will hit you. That's kind of the big trick. And don't shift directions either. Listen, dodge. Okay, that was a little risky. Okay. This is kind of a lame phase where you can't really do anything. I usually just stay near a wall, collect ghosts if you need to. We don't really need to right now, it doesn't matter. But basically, you just want to dodge her the best you can. Maybe drink a magic potion if you want, because it can get a little nasty if she hits you. But it is pure magic, so if you're stacking MR, it's not that bad. Shoots those, we keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving that. Okay, so if you're moving towards them, you probably want to duck and keep moving towards them. This is that hook. You just crouch and hit her. Keep moving. She's doing the orb, so we'll hit the orb. Oh, listen. Dodging her attacks is priority over the orb. And killing the orb is priority over killing her. That's good. She's phasing. We gotta collect ghosts quickly. Use our sprint here. This one just shuts off abilities and spells for a short amount of time, is all this debuff does. Now this next debuff is a bunch of magic damage, so we actually need a bunch of stacks. So before phasing her again, we want to get about 6 stacks at least. 8 is optimal. I've already got 4, so I'm somewhat comfortable DPSing her. And she does this, which makes it a perfect time to collect ghosts. Just kind of hang out near an edge, keep an eye on her, dodge her. She usually goes to an opposite wall, so as long as you dodge the incoming, you're usually safe for a moment. We've got 6 stacks. That's enough to phase her, especially with this amount of MR. So as soon as she comes out of this thing, we're just probably going to go crazy on her. There's orbs. Just keep moving. Orbs. Keep moving. Duck, since we're moving at them. There's a ball. We need more ghosts too. Actually took a little hit there. Okay, took another one. Yeah, once you have a lot of stacks, it's hard to hear. But if you listen, you'll hear a gentle whisper I was talking to, which was kind of bad form. Remember, we need to kill this orb before it messes us up for real. Just keep hitting potions here. We need to phase her. Now, if you don't know where she's coming from, go 45, or you can do a small turn and it should be fine. There's another orb. That's bad. She's phasing. One more ghost and we take no damage. There, we got 8 ghosts, so we don't take any damage during this phase. Should be able to get a bandage here. Now, there's no more phases. It's just all her normal stuff. We just need to kill her. So play patient. Take her out. Yeah, once you get used to the different sound cues, you'll kind of know what she's doing. So just pay close attention to those. I'm going to take this magic protection because I have it. But yeah, only thing we need to do right now is DPS her. But you can't DPS her when she's in this crap, so. Since it was behind us, we go left. Okay, this is the hook. You just crouch and free DPS. Oh. Okay, almost didn't dodge that. Just keep moving. Hook, free DPS. This should be enough DPS to kill her here. Yeah, she's now dead. So on this phase, you just need to dodge a bunch of these projectiles. And she does it up to like 20 times? I don't know, it's a lot. So you just keep moving. And just keep moving. Now I like to jump when they're about to hit because they kind of aim at your feet, but as long as you're fast enough, you're fine. And if you see you're going right towards them, crouching can help. But it usually doesn't even matter, honestly. You just gotta keep kind of moving. You'll be fine. And she has 1 hit point, so once those are done, you just go and hit her, and that's the fight. She dead. Pretty easy, repeatable fight. Nothing great there. But now we can unlock her little lair and go get a little loot down here. There is a Marvelous in a pile. And if this light is out, that means Spectral Knight died. Spectral Knight's still alive, so we don't need the pick anyway. But if Spectral Knight dies, you can go to this module and go down below, and there's some ruby silver in another chest. Alright, there's the chest. We got some loose trousers with move speed. Those will probably sell. And we got some coif with move speed, which is somewhat valuable, I think, as well. Nothing else great. But yeah, you can, pretty easy thing to do. We'll probably just hit the pile a few times. I don't really have proper space, but I don't really care a whole lot, honestly. We're just in PvE mode, so it's whatever. Plow through this for the jewels, and we'll get out. I think I'm going to just cut all of this, because it's going to be hitting the pile a bunch. Okay, time is running out. We don't have a whole lot left, so we're just going to grab as much random jewelry as we can and get on out of here. Yep, I think there were some purple pants. Alright, good enough. So, nothing amazing. Just some various treasures. Alright, so to get out, obviously you know what to do, but if you're low on time, often the portals and stairs are taken by Timmy's. So, we're going to go the way we already cleared. But definitely get to the bridge. That's got unlimited outs, but we're going to look at this stair and then probably take the bridge. So, often good to just kind of plan your out while you have a sec. Oh, we got some mobs blocking here. Should be able to make short work of them with this epic halberd. E-halberd. Alright, stairs are open, that's easy. But if those were not open, I probably might peek in there and see if I can see the blue through the ground. But, yeah, just take that permanent out maybe. Easy enough. In these PvE lobbies, the portals are often all taken, and stairs are often all taken by Timmy's just jetting out. So, if you're exiting late like that, it can be a little risky. Give yourself an extra minute, for sure. Don't stay too long, loot and pile. Don't need to. Alright, and from that, we'll see, we got a couple blue gems. Well, yeah, just a couple. And we do have a gold band, which these sell because it's a cockatrice quest. So we're going to stash that. But otherwise, yeah, not a super profitable run, but we'll see what we got here. 250 there. Couple things to list. We'll see what those go for. A coif with 0.9. Let's see what that goes for. Yeah, see, these actually sell. Sorcerers love these. This is almost... yeah, this is... It should sell pretty quick at $2.99. So that's a good pickup. Loose trousers with move speed. These should be alright, too. Yeah, not super pricey. It looks like they'll probably sell pretty quickly at like $1.69. These pants are... No one cares about those. But that gold band... I usually just list these for 55 because they sell eventually, but you can check the rate. Or just vendor it if you don't care about that little gold. Boom, sell. Quick resquire, and you can get right back in there and do it again. Oh, I guess I don't need this. Castilian. I also found this from the pile. Alright, yeah, so we got like 500 gold. Maybe upwards of 1,000 after selling those items on market. Not the most profitable run, but every once in a while you get a piece worth like 1 or 2k out of the pile, and it's just kind of fun to do on repeat. Just kill her over and over. We're going to do it again, but this time we're going to get rid of Adrenaline Spike because it's totally useless, and we're going to take Sword Mastery, and instead of using this halberd, which is fun and all, we're going to just grab a Zwei. I've got this Zwei. I've also got my Arena Zwei that I never actually use that has move speed, action speed. It's super good. So that'll be a little better, probably. We're just going to have more action speed. We should be able to shred through her. And of course I could put better gear on. Like if I put my Arena gear on, I can just shred her super quick. But for sake of example, let's just do it like this. Hop back in there and do it again. See you at the Banshee. Ah, I forgot a pickaxe again. Okay, so we spawn down here. She's right here. We're just going to run through. Debated whether I should record this running to it or not, but I guess I will. Skip as many mobs as possible, because that's not why we're here. I don't want to deal with a wraith, so we're going this way instead. And the next module is it. We're going to go to this side so we can come in near those stairs. Actually skip most of these mobs this time. That one has a spider web. Just gonna keep cruising here. Skip mob style. Might have to kill them on the way out, but we save some time now, so cool. Won't need this potion of protection. And we can just have at her. Same deal. Except this time's a Y-hander. I like to do the 1-2 and reset, but she's starting out with a pool, so we just duck and TPS. Orbs, moving towards them, so orbs, just keep moving. Often you just run past her, and if you're using a sweeping weapon, you can sweep it back at her while you jump. Boom, first phase already. We're going to sprint and grab ghosts to reduce this debuff. Got 5 stacks, that's pretty good. 6, okay, nice. We'll resume DPS. That's the pool. She does that laugh, it's always the pool. Listen for that whisper, tell everyone in your mic to... Yep. Keep moving. Okay, this is that orb, so we gotta get away. Always get away from her. I don't know if I mentioned that the first time, but if she's doing this orb, you gotta step away from her. If you're right up in front of her, it will kill you right away. Keep moving left or right on those. And the cloud phase. Not much to do here except just avoid her. It's kind of a... my least favorite phase, because you can't even damage her. It just gets kind of boring. But it is a relatively safe phase, I would say. I mean, she does a lot of damage, she hits you, but... Okay, there's the pool. We heard that laugh, so... there's the phase. This phase, she shuts off abilities, so we're going to use sprint before she does that, and collect some ghosts. She is immune to damage in this phase. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Okay, now we're silenced, but we'll DPS. Now this is the third phase. On this one, this is the one that drains your health, so you need to have stacks for this. I'm going to hit her a couple times just to soften her up, but I don't want to phase her yet, so there's 3 hits. But yeah, I need ghosts. Four hits. I usually just count, make sure I don't phase her. Move in the same direction. 5 hits. Okay. I think we'll only hit her one more time. 6 hits. Now we just need to collect ghosts. This is a decent phase for collecting ghosts. Especially if you got sprint up. I've got 3 ghosts. So debuff duration is actually bad for this fight because you gotta hold these debuffs. We're gonna get at least 6 ghosts before we DPS her anymore. There's 6. Okay, good. Oh, I'm a little late on that one. Now, if I'm not sure, if I can't hear her, I turn like 30 degrees. And usually that's good enough. That's an orb. Let's keep moving the same direction. Orb dead. Orb's right above us. Okay, perfect. She's doing the pool, so we get the free DPS, and we want to phase her, so that works out. There's the phase. We have 8 stacks, so we'll take no damage. Beautiful. And now we just keep it steady and DPS her, just like the first phase or something, but no more phases. She's going to cloud here. Say with the magic protection potions, use them if you got them. Why not? They're not worth anything. Really don't need them though. I'm just using them because I have them. Alright, that's the hook. We need to duck and DPS. Another hook, perfect. Oh, took a hit there. I'm just gonna heal up then. There's a hook. Another hook. Okay. She's basically giving us a free win. These are generally free. You just duck. And she's dead. We just need to dodge up to 20 of these orbs. So just keep it moving. Bro's gonna try to steal the kill. We got a team of Timmys just coming in being like, oh, he got shot immediately. You doofuses. What are you doing? Sorry about your luck. Nothing good there. Alright, let's go get the pile. Dude walked in and got shot right at the end of the fight. Yeah, this is not a fight you want to mess with if you don't know how it works. So, definitely worth studying, I'd say. And once you get really fast and good at it, you can often do both. 2 strength, 2 physical bonus, cloth pants, those should sell. Dashing boots that are action speed, I don't know. Alright, maybe. Take all the blue gems. Is this a good hat? Armor, physical damage bonus, only blues, so they're not going to be worth a ton in any case, but actually throw out some crap that I'm never going to use. Alright, Spectral Knight is still alive. Let's just hit this pile as much as we can. And get as much money as we can. Nothing great so far. Probably like 300, 400 gold worth of stuff. Not amazing, but it's something. Alright, well, I'm going to hit this a bunch and then I'll resume. Okay, last to the pile. Nothing amazing. Pick up all our good jewels that we dropped, which was not much. No purples. Alright. Guess I'll pick up the flanged mace. Whatever. Alright, we need to get out of here. We got 2 minutes. There's portals right here. Should be easy enough. But yeah, you definitely don't want to take it to the wire down there, FYI. So it always takes a little time to get back out of here. There's also portals right here. Being that we're coming up these stairs, we'll just check those portals. And if they're not there, we have time to go check elsewhere. Looks like they're all still here, so we are good. I like to stand on top, or whatever you want to do. But people will try to take these, so you want to be on it when you open it. Easy enough. This guy might die. Running out of time, buddy. Get to a portal. Do not take it to the wire. We've all learned that the hard way too many times, right? Alright, so let's check the loot. Yeah, we're just going to sell that. 36 gold. Guess I got an all-ats rat pendant. I don't know. I guess I'll keep that. A terrible green ring, whatever. I'll keep it for now. It's got 2 physical power on it. It's probably worth like 90, 100 gold. We're kind of doing some penny pinching style here. Which, might be how you're farming. These are cockatrice ones. Nothing else I really care about. I guess I'll keep that. So, yep, just going to vendor all those. Another 354. Let's set up some sales real quick. Those loose trousers sold. The gold band sold. Various other auctions. Alright, so these cloth pants with double physical might actually be worth something. Not much. 120 maybe, we go fast. He's dashing with action speed. Not as much as I would have hoped. Probably not even worth picking up, hardly. These pattern gold, these I usually list for 55. Yeah. Which with the fee gets you 40 gold. Same with this, usually gets you about 40 gold. Okay, so not too bad. I didn't get anything huge, but often you get like a purple cloak with good rolls or something that are sometimes worth 1 or 2k. Or if you get a good purple, but that's usually the highlights, or a purple ring. But they're not super common. I bet if we ran luck, we'd get even more. I just don't run luck. But we are stacking up the cash. If you just kind of do this a few times on repeat, you will stack up some cash. And Banshee's just so easy to kill. And I find it to be more reliable than about anything else. Spectral Knight's pretty easy when you're super geared. I'm sure you've seen plenty of tutorials on that, but you can essentially do that instead of Banshee if you want. But you want to be stacking armor and health and action speed. You just don't need any MR for Spectral Knight. So anyway, well, that's it. That's how you farm Banshee. That's how I do it, at least. Let me know what you think. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.